friend, how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to Ready Set Pan. Today we are talking about my October project Use It Up. So all of the progress I've been able to make, the 2 empties, and I am going to roll in 1 replacement polish today. So we're going to talk through all of them, starting with the polish that's been here since the springtime. So we have this nail wheel completely filled out. It started down here at this dark blue. And all the way over here to this pink is the lingering nail polish. This is from the brand Bkind, their nail polish in Britney. This I've been using as a topper. I have put nail polish thinner in to help just a little bit, but we're getting really close on it. I have just been focused on another polish a little bit more. So progress is really good, but so many marks. Oh my goodness. So from there to there, there's just a tiny little bit left in the bottom, and any topper combinations I've done, you'll see them throughout the video. This is getting really close. It is difficult to work with where that brush is. Like you can see the polish is sitting underneath the brush, so I do have to tip it, and because it's getting thick, that's why the nail polish thinner is helping out a little bit at this point. We'll see how many more uses I get on this, but I should be making some good progress on this one real quickly and hopefully getting it out sooner compared to later. And the progress this month is 6 uses, bringing me to 34 uses on the bottle, because this was a brand new bottle when I started. So that one is staying in the project, and then we move on to these polishes at the end. So this first one here is kind of not a nude per se, but it is this light bronzy coppery color. It's really beautiful on the nails. It's more beautiful on the nails than in the bottle. I think there's more of a transformative property. This is Essie Penny Talk. So here we have our progress. So here's our progress. So this is where I was last month, and there is some polish sitting at the bottom. However, a fair amount of that is nail polish thinner at this point. Like there's not, like you can get that little bit there, but really there's not much to be able to get a full manicure, especially for 2 coats. So I did get an additional 6 uses, bringing me to 21 uses on the bottle. And this polish, we're calling it done. It is finished. This was from my plan to pan, so that is super exciting. But yeah, this was the first empty for this month. Brings us to the last shade on the nail wheel. That was this purple. This was also kind of a goal to finish as well. This is my Revlon Super Lustrous Nail Enamel in the shade Hypnotic. Really love this color as well. It's just such a easy go-to one and done, or you can put some toppers on it, and I did put some glitters on top. So I was so close last month. I was here. You can maybe see there's a little bit of a settling down here as well. However, I'm going to call this polish finished. It took me an additional 4 uses, bringing me to 12 in the project, which is from this line right here. So I moved through this one super fast. Especially now, like the polish isn't drying very well, and it's bubbling a little bit or not looking as clean and as nice. So that's the main reason I'm calling this polish finished. But I do love this color. This could be a repurchase in all honesty, but that is so exciting. That means if I can just get this pink done, we've completed the nail wheel, so super, super close. All right, we're gonna move on to the second nail wheel, because I do have these 2 items that I had rolled in previously. So we're gonna start off with my most used polish this month. It is the one I'm wearing today under a topper, and it is this brown. So it's not as nicely settled as it can be because I just painted my nails with it. This is the Essie Expressie Quick Dry Nail Color in 70 Cold Brew Crew. This is a nice kind of warmer brown color. I do really like it. I've got some topper combinations. I've redone some topper combinations from last month. So I have been pushing on this polish because to me, this is very limited. Once the snow comes, I don't want this. So this is just a pure fall color. So I have actually reached for it 10 times, bringing me to 15 uses on the project. And that's going to be about 25 uses on the bottle. So really good jump. So from here, I think it's down to here. It's kind of hard to tell again because I just did my nails. But making a really good dent. I'm not sure if I will finish the bottle this year because it really depends on when the snow comes, but I have been prioritizing it a lot, as you can tell by all the different pictures that I've taken. So I am still enjoying this one. I'm enjoying reaching for it. Just, it's not my favorite color and it's just more limited. So we'll see how this one goes over the next month. All right, the last polish is this one here, which I rolled in last time. This is an unnamed Color Institute nail polish. I wish I wore this one more. I just was really focused on finishing the two polishes and getting a lot of use on the brown. And then this one does take 3 coats, and then I usually do toppers on top of it. So that's what makes this polish a little bit challenging. Now I have tracked 4 uses on this particular bottle, and I've marked this one in silver, so it's a little bit easier to see. But yeah, like it moves quickly because it requires 3 coats, and this is a 4 milliliter bottle. Just, I just want to reach for it. I think this is also going to be like so pretty for like holiday, so it's going to work well for that. However, I just need to dedicate some time to it, and that's not going to be a problem. I've got a ton of topper combinations I'm looking forward to trying with it, but that one is also going to stay in, which means we have 3 polishes. So we've got the pink topper, we've got the brown, and then we've got the Color Institute. So I'm going to roll in 1 polish, and I'm rolling this one in because honestly, I am struggling with it a little bit, and I want to figure out how I like it. This is not a color I would buy for myself. This did come from my grandma. So one of my more recent nail polish hauls, I was cleaning out her bathroom for her, like getting rid of things that were expired or out of use. And she doesn't wear nail polish anymore, or she's not going to paint her own nails. So she gave this one to me to take home. Look how old this is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this has been around for quite a while. This is the Sally Hansen New Lengths nail color and strengthener, 13 milliliters, and it's in the shade, I assume, patent pending. I'm going to assume that's the name. So what makes the most sense? So this color, okay. So in terms of the swatch picture, I go back and forth. I think the shimmer, because there is some shimmer in here, I think that helps a lot and it looks really pretty. And sometimes I like it. But sometimes I find these more peachy nudes on my nails against my skin tone. I find these peachy nudes tend to look a little bit more like my nails are stained rather than a nice polishing. So I am really iffy on the manicure, using it on its own. And then I did try today just putting this one over the brown as like a topper combination. And when I first did it, I really didn't like it. And now that it's kind of dried down a bit, it looks a little bit better. But we'll have to see. So this one, I'm not sure how much I'll use it on its own. The swatch here is in 3 coats. I think I did 2 on the swatch manicure though. And then 1 coat for the topper. So I'm going to try it. We'll try it on its own. We'll try it as a topper. I might just have to go a little bit thinner with the topper. I may franken this one. It's just because it is at this point here. So we're about halfway on this bottle. Like I just want to get it done. I want to get it used up. And we'll see. We'll see. It might be a topper, it might be a franken. But at this point, it is November. There's only 2 months left of this project really. So that's what we're going to do with it. We're going to see how it happens. But that's the only polish I'm rolling in at this point. So we have the pink and we have these 3 shades right here for my little nail wheel color selection. And then in terms of goals for next month, I would like to finish Britney, get that one completely done, finish the nail wheel. I would love to work towards finishing Color Institute for the end of this project. If I could finish Cold Brew Crew, that would be fantastic. But next month, I will roll in probably a couple nail polishes, not with the intention to finish because there's only going to be 1 month left, but just to have some holiday variety. So a Christmas red will obviously be one of them. I'm thinking maybe like a green. I'm thinking maybe like a dark vampy color. So we'll just have to see how it all goes, the progress I make this month especially. But the last month will be a little bit more of a play. So this is the last, I think, really push to get things done. Unless I get really close with either the Color Institute or Cold Brew Crew and I want to finish them, that's possible. But we'll have to see how it goes. So subscribe so you don't miss any of that fun stuff. If you enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video very soon. Have a wonderful day.